This thing irritates me to no end. That and Chancy. And what I'm referring to is Blissey. Right there. Hello everyone, it is I, Tesla Mouse here, bringing you yet another Wi-Fi battle video. I just imported battle video number 69 into my computer, and this is number 70. This battle actually took place right after the one that I just recorded. This is against Passerby Digorius, and I got my standard team, the same team as the previous Wi-Fi battle, the Gastrodon, the Minetric, the Skarmory. He's got Greninja, Arcanine, Snorlax, that troll of a egg Blissey, Aegislash, and Espeon. Let's see if we can take care of his team, or will Blissey troll us? And actually it does troll us, so we're gonna see what happens in this Wi-Fi battle. So, he is gonna open up with his Snorlax, I believe. And I'm gonna open up with my Minetric. No, he's not opening with Greninja, sorry. He does switch into Snorlax though. So I'm going to Mega Evolve my Minetric and try to go for a Volt Switch on the Greninja, but he's going to switch to Snorlax. So here's a Volt Switch. I'm going to Intimidate Snorlax, doesn't really matter. And Volt Switch on out of here. Get out of here, Minetric. And actually, what I'm deciding to do is that when I do get my internet stable again, I'm going to just do a barrage of uploads. It's going to be a marathon that day, so be on the lookout for that. Unless, of course, here's a Wild Charge of Skarmory, not going to do much. Unless, of course, the internet gets fixed within the next 24 hours. Otherwise, you guys are going to be deprived of a video. And I probably should have went for a Stealth Rocks here. But I thought he would switch into Espeon. Now, I'm going to switch Skarmory out at this point and go into my Porygon 2. And that's how I handle Protein Greninjas. With Porygon 2, it's effective most of the time, so yeah. Using a Dark Pulse to hope and flinch me. I'm going to switch to Dark typing. Does quite a bit of damage, and it's going to take some Life Orb damage. Now, he's going to withdraw his Greninja and go into Blissey. I don't like this thing. I hate Blissey. Not even lying. I despise Blissey and Chancy. Ugh. Anyways, gonna withdraw Porygon 2 and go into Skarmory. But I did not expect Blissey to be using Charge Beam. I thought this would be a Toxic Stellar one, but no. Here's Flamethrower on Skarmory, and I'm going to Whirlwind, still expecting him to switch into Espeon. Not going to take the chance of having Stealth Rocks bounced on my side, and he does switch into Espeon, but forcibly. So Shadow Ball is going to finish off Skarmory. I'm going to go into Volcarona next, and I'm going to assume he is going to go for his Psychic on me. So that's why I went for Quiver Dance, but nope, Espeon's going to use Yawn instead. So Quiver Dance, obviously I'm not going to keep Volcarona in there because that would be just stupid. Now we're both going to switch out. I'm going to switch out and go into my Porygon 2, which is going to copy Magic Bounce, or at least I think he switches out. Does he switch out? No. Instead, he's going to use Psychic a few times. And it's not going to do anything. So Psychic again a few times. And I'm going right for the Tri-Attack, hoping to paralyze it, or get a burn, or a freeze. Not going to happen. But I'm actually going to go for a cover right after this Psychic hits. Now at this point, he's probably thinking he's not going to take out this Porygon 2 easily because of Recover. So he's going to attempt to put Porygon 2 to sleep. But that was a big mistake because I copied Magic Bounce, and it's going to Magic Bounce Yawn right back at Espeon. But I gotta say, the ability Trace, I just love Trace. That's why I have Trace on Porygon 2 instead of Download, because Trace is a potential match winner for you. So yeah, Aegislash, I'm going to switch Porygon 2 out. I knew he was going to go into Aegislash, and out comes Minetric. Minetric's going to give that Aegislash an attack drop, And I do hope that Aegislash doesn't have a weakness policy for when I go for a super effective move. But I don't have to worry about that because out comes Blissey. As I was targeting Aegislash with a flamethrower. Now, I'm going to switch Manectric out by using Volt Switch. Why not get a little bit of damage on it with a switch instead of just the regular switch? Switching Blissey out, and well, out goes Manectric, in comes Porygon 2, and Blissey has Serene Grace as an ability. Not Natural Cure, so I'm free to Toxic away. I don't think he was aware that my Porygon 2 had Toxic on, and unfortunately, I get Freeze Hacks. That is very unfortunate for me. So what's going to happen next is I am going to still be frozen, and Blissey is going to Charge Beam away. So hopefully keep boosting its special attack to potentially sweep me, perhaps? I don't know, but we're going to see. But let's see what we do here. We are going to switch Porygon 2 out, I believe. No, we're going to Toxic it first, sorry. I do know I switch Porygon 2 out pretty soon, and I go into Gastrodon, as you will see. Charge Beam is going to hit Porygon 2 again. Seriously, how does an egg use Charge Beam or Ice Beam, really? Nonetheless, I believe now I switch Porygon 2 out. Blissey's going to take some toxic damage. And out comes Porygon 2, in comes Gastrodon. Charge Beam is not going to do anything. And while my opponent did make a misplay by using Yawn on a Trace Magic bounce, I do make a oversight on my part here, as you'll soon see. Blissey's going to use Ice Beam, and it's going to once again get a Freeze Hacks on me. This time on Gastrodon. Now, I keep trying to recover and use Earthquake and stuff, but unfortunately, I'm still frozen. I don't realize that Scald will melt through the ice. I mean, I do, but I completely overlook it at that point. I'm just like, I want to get my HP back. Gotta get my HP back, etc., etc., etc. So I should have went for Scald, but I didn't. That was foolish on my part, and Ice Beam is going to hit Gastrodon again a few times. Still frozen solid. And this time, it doesn't even matter. I do realize I could go for Scald at this point, but I'm not going to bother. I want to go for the recover and get my HP back before Gastrodon faints. So Blissey's going to take some toxic damage. I don't know the full moveset of this thing. I think it's Charge Beam, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and maybe it was Soft Bullied or something. Gastrodon is still frozen. This is really bad for me. I'm hoping that Gastrodon will thaw out. So, Leftovers is going to heal Gastrodon, and if Gastrodon didn't thaw out this turn, it would be finished. So, they're going to actually do the dumb thing and withdraw it, and go into Snorlax. And thankfully, my Gastrodon thaws out and gets recovered. Now, Gastrodon's going to go for a Scald. Scald on Snorlax. And Snorlax is going to hit the return. There is no return policy on this one. Haha, bad joke is bad. Anyways, I believe I'm going to Protect here. Yes, I Protect. Probably should have went for Recover after this Protect, but I wanted to burn it. Leftovers again. Gastrodon is just trolling this Snorlax. So let's go for a Scald. And let's not get a burn. So return again. Gonna knock me down to 26 HP. Leftovers will bring me back up to 39. He's gonna withdraw his Snorlax and go into Greninja. I went for the recover this time. I was smart. So, recover on Gastrodon. And what's going to happen next is Gastrodon is going to get healed with Leftovers. And Greninja is going to attempt to Grass Knot me, but I'm going to Protect instead. Just to scout out what he really does have. So yes, he has Grass Knot. That's unfortunate. So I'm not going to keep Gastrodon in here. I want Gastrodon to live. I'm going to switch Gastrodon out and go into Porygon 2, which is going to copy Protein. This is again how I'm going to deal with Greninja. Greninja's going to Grass Knot, and I was hoping that he would keep Grass Knotting my Porygon 2 so I could go for Ice Beam. But no, he goes for Dark Pulse instead. Dark Pulse on Porygon 2. Critical hit. He's going to get hurt by the Life Orb. And Ice Beam is going to hit for neutral damage because he no longer used Grass Knot. Should have expected a Dark Pulse, but oh well. Now I'm just going to let Porygon 2 faint because it's slower than probably the rest of the team, and there's no point in keeping it alive at this point. Just going to let Greninja waste itself with that Life Orb, and out comes my Manectric. Here comes Manectric to save the day. Manectric is going to intimidate Greninja. Manectric is also going to Volt Switch, but he's going to withdraw Greninja and try to keep it alive. Here's Blissey, and Volt Switch is going to hit Blissey for a little bit of damage. And out goes Manectric, in comes Haxorus. So here's what's going to happen. My Haxorus is going to, I believe, Dragon Claw Blissey to death. There's quite a few Pokemon I do hate. Conkeldurr, Blissey, Chansey. Used to hit Gliscor, but it's a little bit more manageable for me. And Dragon Claw is going to take out Blissey because Blissey has shitty defense. And that was my neighbor. So here's Arcanine. Arcanine is going to intimidate my Haxorus. That's cool. Arcanine's in the close combat, but it doesn't quite take out Haxorus. However, my Haxorus will knock out this Arcanine in one hit with Earthquake, despite the attack drop. Though it doesn't matter because Arcanine got a defense drop from the close combat. Arcanine is down for the count. I think he was anticipating me switching out. Here's Espeon. Not going to keep Haxorus alive, so I'm going to let it faint to a Dazzling Gleam. Sorry. But yeah, Haxorus is down. And what's going to come out next is my Volcarona. And I'm going to Bug Buzz, because whether it switches Espeon out or into Greninja, or keeps Espeon in, is fine with me. And if it does switch into Aegislash, I can just Fiery Dance. So Bug Buzz is going to KO Espeon. He's going to send his Greninja out next, and Surf it. I'm going to let Volcarona faint. I don't want anything else to take damage this turn. And I could have switched into Gastrodon, but there would really be no point. He would just Grass Knot me next turn. So Surf is going to take out Volcarona. I don't want Manectric to be taken out, so I didn't switch it out at that point. Because I want Manectric to be my last resort to that Aegislash. Here comes the Aegislash, which I don't believe he sent out yet. Here comes my Gastrodon, which I already seen battle. Alright, he's in a King Shield. That's fine, and I go for Scald. Scald doesn't hit, because King Shield blocks it. Leftovers is going to heal, and I think he's in a Swords Dance. Is he? No, he's going to do something else instead. I'm not exactly sure what the point of Head Smashing was. It's not very effective on Gastrodon, and Gastrodon is going to use Scald on Aegislash. So it doesn't get the burn. I'm getting very unlucky with Scald. I've only gotten the burn once with Scald of all the times I used Gastrodon today, which unfortunately wasn't that much due to my internet crapping up, but then again, I don't play Pokemon all day, so yeah. Shadow Sneak on Gastrodon, and Gastrodon is going to finish it off with an Earthquake. And this is the battle. And my camera is dying already. Fantastic, so I'm going to charge it, and then I'm going to record some more. I might record another Wi-Fi battle or two. I might record some more Platinum. Who knows? But until then, see you next time. But not quite yet, because we still got Snorlax, because I forgot his Snorlax is still alive. Couldn't recover this time. And Return is going to do its usual thing. And actually, I believe Snorlax is choice banded. I don't exactly remember what it used after the wild charge earlier. No, actually I whirlwinded when it used wild charge. Never mind. I do believe Snorlax is choice banded, so yeah. I'm just trying to recover HP and burn Snorlax with Scald. I don't believe I get lucky with Scald. As you'll see, I am quite unlucky in this battle with Scald. So return again. Same thing, gonna keep returning and then gonna keep recovering. Gastrodon is beast, I gotta say, but unfortunately it is really slow, and it can't take a grass type hit for nothing. So Gastrodon's gonna get healed again. Recover. I want to get my HP as close to max as possible, so I can take a few more hits, and Gastrodon's gonna get healed with some leftovers. I believe I protect this turn. Yes, I do. Just trolling this Snorlax. So yeah, Scald is not gonna burn Snorlax, is it? Nope. Still unlucky. And I don't know why I keep stalling it out by recovering HP and such. I should have just went for Earthquake here and finished the battle off sooner, but, you know, it slipped my mind. Protect, return, not going to do anything, and what's going to happen next is I am going to recover. Geez, do I ever finish off this Snorlax? Should just attack. I mean, if worst came to worst and Gastrodon fainted, Manectric would have taken Snorlax out either way. I should go for an Earthquake here, I believe. And yes, I do, and I realized I could have took it out this whole time, and I feel silly. So yeah, that is the battle. So I will see you when I start recording again after I import this video and charge the camera. See you then.